1250 WEMP. Hi, this is John Gardner. Whether you realize it or not, Friday was my last show here on the Oldies station, and we really do appreciate you listening all these years. I have to say, Mike Clemens is here in the studio with me, that we have probably the most dedicated, loyal station audience that a station could ever hope for.
Well, by far, John.
It's been great. It's been a lot of fun.
As a matter of fact, yeah, you know, you've been here at WEMP now for quite a number of years, and a lot of folks still remember when we signed on playing the Rock and Roll Oldies in January of 1984, one of the first stations in the country to do so, playing this great American music from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. And waking up for all those years, too. Better part of 15 years with you and Jim Stoll, giving great news accounts and the camaraderie that you guys have had in the morning. I've tried to fill in the last couple of years here in that role. We all thank you for the fun that we've had with trivia, with your bantering back and forth, fun sense of humor.
That was fun.
And of course,
the Forgotten Oldies.
These great Forgotten Oldies that you've been digging out, too.
I mean... Like you have said before, some people would hear a Forgotten Oldie, and maybe not right away, but a day or two later, would call me up and say, I really literally had to pull off the road to listen to that song with 100% concentration because I haven't heard it in 25 years.
Yep, and the thing that's made this the most fun, too, is you and your listeners, all the folks that have called you in, called into your show every day. They've come out and seen you in the giant jukebox.
Yeah, it's been fun. And, it's hard to do this. It really is. But, something new is coming here on 1250 WEMP.
Yeah, it's going to happen after the Packer broadcast, which is coming up now in a couple of minutes. The Packer game today against the Oakland Raiders. And I'd also just like to say, too, that it's been fun for me whenever I've had the chance to be an announcer here on WEMP, or if I've been filling in for John Show in the last couple of years. One of the most rewarding experiences. I've had a chance to play songs on... some of the FM stations, top 40 music, rock and roll. But nothing beats the experience of when a listener calls you and says, wow, that song that you played like the Skyliners and Since I Don't Have You, or Buddy Holly and True Love Ways. I haven't heard that song in 25 years, and it brings back the memories of when we first got engaged, or we had our first baby, or one gentleman who called me one time after a song says, boy, I haven't heard that since the day I got back serving the country in the Vietnam War. What do you say to those kinds of people? I mean, it becomes
Makes you feel good.
It becomes more than a job. It became an opportunity to provide those important memories to these people here in Milwaukee.
Well, like we said a minute ago, Mike, something new is coming to WEMP right after the Packer game, and Mike and I both hope that you enjoy it, and eventually maybe it'll become part of your life, and everything will be fine. And Mike, again, I just want to say it's been great working with you over the years.
And from all the listeners, John.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the great shows.
All right. This will be the last rock and roll oldie that WEMP will ever play.
A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that... And this will be the day that I die.
The Oldies Station, 1250 WEMP, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.